Hey, this is Sari with Red Carpet Report. We're here at PaleyFest, and tonight we are talking with the cast of No Tomorrow and Frequency. I'm so in love with your outfit.
Oh, thank you.
It's so awesome. So tell me what it's like now working on this show.
It's definitely a show that I feel like I'm kept on my toes. I pay attention to pretty much every single scene, the ones I'm not in, because it's so layered and like you can feel something and guess at something that's going on in the script the first time through, and then by the third time through you realize you were so wrong. And in order to sort of like do the writers justice and do the audience justice, you feel like you want to pull back every single layer you can. And this show has a lot of that, which I think is cool because it's like a bit, it's gonna. Some people are gonna take to different things, and I think that's what's universally good about a show.
What do you think fans are going to relate to most about your character?
I think to me she's a pretty real person, and the fact that she kind of is doing her best with life, but not really trying to impress anyone. She is who she is, and that's enough. And I think there's something really wonderful about that, and she's got her loved ones and the people she cares desperately about, and then she's this sort of tough cop that, like, you don't like her, oh well, it's kind of, I mean, I wish I were more like that, but yeah, I think that she's kind of real in that way, and her emotions, how she copes with things are not always graceful, and I think that's kind of true to most people. I don't think I cope with things gracefully all the time, so it's sort of like, oh yeah, other people do that. Oh yeah, it's because people aren't perfect. So yeah. I like that about her.
Where do you pull from for your character?
I don't know. It's a lot of it's just in the writing. I mean, a lot of her reactions are kind of scripted in terms of how she responds to someone coming at her, or someone poking at her and being like, "What, you should do this," and how she responds to that. That's in the writing. I think. Every character, there's a little tiny piece of yourself that you try to like bring into it, and sometimes it's not what you're trying to do, it's what the character, you playing the character, then you find you're like, oh, I didn't realize I had that side to me, but it fits and it suits the character. And a lot of times writers will kind of find something that they like about that's unique to you, and they'll write for it, and it makes it more of like a sincere thing about the character because it's already who you are. So I think there's that. There's a lot of stuff about her that are not like me at all. But yeah, she's she's someone that I'm trying to do justice for as they're writing her in this complex way.
What's it like working with Jeremy Carver?
Intimidating. It's kind of amazing because I see him mostly when he comes up to set, or when we're doing these things. We just had our panel and we were just laughing our heads off, and I'm like, we should get together more often. This is really fun. But like most of my contact with him is through email, and it's through getting his scripts that he's developed. And I say it's intimidating because you're going, I mean, what are they going to do now? And then you just go, oh my God, like it's just so well thought out, and it's so, I wish I had a better word, it's just so good that I think like I just feel grateful that I get to work with someone who cares so much and thinks through everything so much and like is trying to put his best work forward. I think that it's very inspiring to everyone else who's working for him, to try and put their best foot forward. So it's awesome. The short answer is it's awesome. That's the short answer. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Thank you so much. It was such a pleasure to meet you. Yeah. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe and leave me a comment. I want to know what CW show you are most looking forward to this fall.